I have found the best snack food for you and I am amazed that we have overlooked it, Samantha. It's a pretzel,
Like a soft pretzel?
like a Mr. Pretzel,
Like a Wetzel pretzel?
like a Wetzel pretzel, Mr. Pretzel.
It's not new. It's not new, Lisa. Why is this new for you?
It's new for us. It's new for you and I.
It's not new for us. We've
It's
had
new.
this before.
I know that, but we have not really paid attention to it. It is so good. It is the best snack. It checks off all the boxes. God put this in front of us for a reason.
God put it in front of you so you could obsess about it. Again, here we go.
Listen,
another food. Awesome.
God put it in a mall so Lisa and Sam can enjoy the beauty of a pretzel.
I am not going to do this. I'm not doing this with you.
You don't like soft and gushy?
No.
Answer the question.
You like because soft and gushy? You can I tell you about yourself?
No.
I'm going to tell you about yourself.
Not if you're going to be mean and hurt my spirit.
I'm going to tell you about yourself. You get on a weird obsession kick, and then all of a sudden, that's all you think about.
No,
when can I get a pretzel? I need to eat a pretzel. I'm going to get a pretzel. I think we should get a pretzel. Hey, Sam, how many times do you want to eat pretzels in one day? And I'm going to hate you.
Why? But I can live with you. As if after 25 years, I can't live with you hating me for a little bit. That's fine. Hate. But let's eat pretzels while you hate me.
No,
that will make hating me that much easier.
I'm not doing that. We're done.
Oh,
we're done.
You can't be done. You can't be done.
We're done.
Pretzels are the best.
Shut up.
Right? You have no reason to hate pretzels. Well, guess what? That's fine. Be done. Because you know what? Pretzels hate you.
I'm fine with that.
Good. You're going to have to be.
Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, I don't know if we're going to see another 25 years of friendship.
Stop.
Right?
Nobody else puts up with your bullshit.
You like this because you're tired, because you look tired.
Right back at you, sweetheart.
Friends of the podcast, tune into the YouTube to see how tired Sam looks.
Tune into the YouTube to see how tired Lisa looks.
And
bitch, please.
Oh, please. You know what the problem is? Why do you think you're so tired? What's causing you to be so tired?
I am just exhausted by life.
Oh, so you're just tired with life. Tired with life or just exhausted at life?
I'm exhausted because I need to sleep more than 6 hours a day.
Okay, that's not my problem. I'm happy if I get 6 hours of sleep. Right? That's like your 6 hours of sleep is the equivalent, if I got that, to like 12.
Well, now as we get into warmer weather, what's happening is the sun beams right into my bedroom, even with darkened curtains. And I'm like, and I'm awake now.
You know what, princess? We need to get you a sleep mask. You might be moving into your sleep mask years.
Oh my God. I don't think I can sleep with things over my eyes.
Oh, I bet you could.
No, I don't think I could.
Remember when you didn't think you were going to be able to sleep with a retainer in your mouth, a thing in your mouth?
Well, that I don't have a choice.
Right. Well, better sleep. My thing would be is that I think if you put that eye mask on, I think you wouldn't wake up till Monday. Right?
I don't know. Let's ask Michelle because I think she uses one.
Right? And that girl, she knows how to sleep.
She do.
She can get a sleep in like nobody. I send her a good morning at 9 o'clock. She replies around 11:15, sometimes 11:30 morning. and I'd like to think it's because she literally has just woken up.
I think she has. So.
Right? That's how she is in the morning.
Oh God, that's funny.
I feel I need to address our choices to eat better at home. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it because I'm sharing this. I haven't shared this with you yet. The Gibsons have elevated their food choices. We're making better food choices. We're having elevated food and better food.
Do you think if you use the word elevated enough, you'll believe it?
It's true, right?
Because you've repeated it several times.
But it's true. It's true. So tonight, for example, right? We had hot dogs and salad. And that's elevated.
Yes.
Anytime you tack on a salad, it's elevated.
You throw that salad at stuff.
Right?
Woo!
Right? You cut open the bag of salad, you throw it in a bowl.
Oh, dear God.
You've already elevated your meal.
Throw on your Catalina.
Yeah, that's personal choice, right? Like if everybody likes Catalina, definitely. If not, then you put yours on, I'll put mine on. But here's the thing that I noticed, right? So on the package, Samantha, it says that it's fresh. It's fresh ingredients, fresh salad. The date, lots of days left before you have to even start worrying about it. But when you open up that bag of lettuce, it's got a smell to it that smells not so fresh.
So it smells like stinky underwear?
I didn't say stinky. I didn't say it smelled like a person. I said it just smells not so fresh.
Does it smell like mold?
No, not like
dirt.
Mold. Not like dirt.
Dog pee.
Not like dog pee. Kind of more like not so fresh.
That's not a smell.
Kind of smells like not so fresh.
That is not a smell.
If people who made candles made a not so fresh candle, that's what it would smell like. Opening up a bag of lettuce.
So it smells like lettuce that's been in a bag for like 3 weeks. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and it's not so fresh. It smells not so fresh.
So it's old salad.
I don't think it's old. No. It's just not so fresh.
Yeah, but you're saying it's not so fresh. So we could equate it to being old.
It tastes fine. It just has an initial not so fresh smell. Tastes good though. I mean, don't get me wrong. Anything with Catalina tastes good.
Right, your 1970s dressing.
I can't see that way, right? It was good enough for my mama used it. Her mama used it. Probably her mama used it. Right? If it's good enough for all the McIntyre women, it's good enough for this one too.
All right, Lisa.
What salad dressing would you pick?
Ranch.
Let's broaden our horizons and let's go back before ranch existed. What did you use?
Thousand Island.
French Thousand Island. Right? Catalina was classier. It was classy.
Yes, Lisa.
It was so classy it wasn't even in the restaurants.
Ooh.
Isn't that weird?
I know. That's very weird.
Okay. You know what else is weird?
What?
I feel I'm winning this one all the way, Samantha. I feel that people have been really enjoying the clip that we posted last week, me calling you out on picking all the bad pictures. Like people are like Team Lisa. I feel that they're like, I get
you. Just be careful because John has volunteered to pick the picture.
Okay, so he can't, right? Because that would
I'm gonna let him because it's gonna look good for me and bad for you.
On purposely bad for me.
Totally on purpose.
And that's just mean and cold-spirited.
And he is going to love that.
Yeah. And that's
because he's going to go.
Right?
He's going to wait until you do like a weird face. I
feel that there's too many years of pent-up frustration in him to be in charge of putting my picture together.
You know, if he thought that he could get away with it, he would do a picture of both of us looking like that.
I'm sure he would.
And use that as the thumbnail picture.
Never. He can't do it.
Oh, because he just likes to poke the bear.
He totally is
and
a bear.
And you care what you look like, and I don't. So,
which is weird. And it shows.
I hate pictures. You know that.
I know, right? And I like to perfect the selfie.
Yes.
Right? The camera.
No, the only one that I know that knows how to do a good selfie is HHG. So
yeah, because she gets her eye in.
Yeah, one eye, top of her head.
Right? We all have a good eye. Right? We all have a very, very good eye that looks really good in pictures.
Yeah, just one eye though.
Right? Very photogenic eye she has.
Yes, I know.
Which is kind of funny. Okay. Samantha, it's spring. Oh, I never even asked how you're doing. How you doing?
I'm gross. How are you?
You're gross. I already know that. Why are you gross?
I'm just feeling tired, Lisa.
Yeah.
But I'm here and we're talking about shit. So we're
talking about funny stuff, right? Because that's what we're here to do. Samantha, okay, we have not talked about this in a while and it's time. We need to talk about the Boom Baby Bakery.
Oh, we haven't talked about that for a while.
Right? It's time to add some new things. I was going through some really old posts on our Facebook group page, and somebody, again, I don't remember the name, sorry, had posted, because again, it's back in 2019, I think the post was, said, Lisa, don't ever stop talking about that bakery. And I'm like, oh, you're right. So you know what the Boom Baby Bakery needs this week? We need to introduce it. Let's get it out this week for the spring. A lemon sprinkle donut.
Oh, I'm down with that. I don't know about the sprinkles, but I'm down with the lemon.
Okay, so we'll give people, they can have one with a sprinkle or one without a sprinkle.
It would be a lemon glaze or a lemon sprinkle,
right? Because I feel that lemon best represents the spring.
It does. Bright
and light and delicious on your taste buds, right? Do you know what else I would like to ask our chefs, Chef Sheila, if she could do for us? I'd like to know if she can craft the perfectly crafted croissant.
I don't think my mother has ever made a croissant.
I think she needs to try. I feel she can. I feel she has the skill set to do it.
I have no doubt that she has the skill set, but whether she wants to like be painstakingly rolling things and...
Is it rolling or is it layering?
It's rolling.
Are you sure it's rolling? How do you know it's rolling?
Yeah, roll it together.
Do you, or do you layer it together because it's all layered?
No, it's not a layering. It's not a layering.
How do you know?
How do you know?
How do you know?
So how do you know that you should be questioning me right now?
Well, is
there a level of bakery knowledge that you have acquired that sitting in front of your TV watching cooking shows has allowed you to absorb?
First off, who goes into contests? This girl. And who wins?
You make up the contests.
You see the pictures. You see the pictures. You see my medal. Number 1, you're wonderful. You see them. You see them, right?
I can't argue about something that's fake.
You've seen me discuss about, is it cake?
Yes.
Right? Stab that cake. All these things. I'm very well versed.
Okay. All right.
I'm not saying that it's not a role. I just feel that I don't know if you're right. That's what I'm feeling.
God forbid I should be right and you would be wrong.
Right? Like,
friends of the podcast, let us know how a croissant is made.
Is it rolled or is it layered?
I feel like I might be right.
I feel I might be right.
I feel like I'm right.
I feel you have nothing to back that up either. It's not a bun. It's not a bun. It's not a traditional bun.
Not a bun.
Right? It's not your everyday bun. If it was a bun, I'd be like, you're probably right.
All right, Lisa.
I'm just saying. But don't you think, like the pretzel, another one of God's great creations, the perfectly crafted croissant. That's what we would call it. I would like to get the, you look up at the menu board, perfectly crafted croissant. Absolutely. Right? Absolutely you do. Okay. A little dollop of like raspberry jam or something.
Dollop. That's a very fancy word for you.
I'm going to say that jam, a dollop of jam, elevates the croissant.
Like you discovered a new word. Oh my God. Stop.
Right? It elevates.
Yes. Okay.
It elevates the croissant.
I wonder how many more times you'll be able to say that throughout this podcast.
I will fit it in anywhere I can. Right? Because I think it's making me sound really smart.
No. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if you've been paying attention, pop culture and all, but Travis and Taylor have been in the news because they went to Patrick Mahomes' charity event in Las Vegas.
Right.
And apparently Taylor gave away 4 tickets to get auctioned off to her Eras tour.
Must be nice, eh?
I know they banked $80,000 for those tickets.
Wow. Hey, like, that's
pretty cool.
Remember when we were going to go see her with the HHG?
We thought we would have a snowball's chance in hell.
Remember? And then we thought the HHG was going to get tickets and we actually thought she was going to get some for us too.
And then we soon realized, nope, that's not happening.
She's got a waiting list ahead of us, right? The friends are on it, but they're just not up at the top of it.
We're not at the top.
Right? We're towards the bottom.
I would say that we are I don't know if we're even, are we top 10? I'm not even sure if we're top 10.
Probably not for that one, right?
No, I don't think we are.
Because she got lots of people that live in that area, Vancouver.
That's right.
She got to bring us there. And then we got to intrude on people, right? It's an awkward ask. It's an awkward ask.
It is an awkward ask.
Right? It's an awkward ask. Right?
And as if we're not awkward. So there goes that.
Right? It's like, it would be so fun, but probably just for me and you.
I think that we would be the only ones thinking that this is great.
This is so fun, right? Right? Anybody feel like a cheeseburger from McDonald's?
Who wants rink food?
Can we go in time to get a burger and mini donuts?
Oh my God. Totally. That's exactly what we'd be doing. We'd be like, going early for food.
Right.
Going to get as many drinks in our gullet as we can before we have to sit down.
You betcha. Right. That's what we would be doing. $80,000 though. Hey?
80,000, man.
Wow. What's the most you would pay for a ticket?
Well,
like what would you have paid? What would you pay for Taylor Swift?
For Taylor Swift, I don't love her as much as the world does. I do appreciate her a lot. I do appreciate her a lot. I like her music. I listen to it. Yeah. I've grown to appreciate her more after seeing the Eras tour, like watching the videos and the Disney special that she put together and all that jazz. So I think I would pay $1,000.
Would you pay? I don't think I'd pay $1,000. I think I'd pay $500.
Well, I was thinking $5 in my brain, but I would be like, I would go up to $1,000 if I thought the seats were okay.
I'd go up to $1,000 if I thought we got to meet and greet too.
Oh, yeah, that's not happening for $1,000.
Then I would do $1,000. Right?
$1,000 is probably still nosebleed.
What would be the most you would pay? Like, do you have somebody that you would like to meet, like a Michael Bublé, say? Are you over that phase?
No, I'm over that. I'm not paying a ton of money to go see people.
No, you are totally. So if I could still go see Anne Murray, if she came out like one night only, came out of retirement,
night only,
right? One night only with Anne, right? Right? And you got the band in the background with the big drums, ba 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 ba.
Yeah.
And out she came for one night only. I would pay $1,000.
I know you would, and then I would make you pay for me.
And I probably would pay for you because I'd hate to go by myself.
Right.
But the problem with taking you, especially if there's a meet and greet, is you're too hard to be able to like rein in. And you know what I'd be saying to you the whole time as we were
rein in?
Let me explain.
I'm sorry.
Let me explain. This is what I would be. It might have been a poor choice. This is what I would be doing the whole time while we were waiting for our meet and greet. Can you pretend that you like her? Can you pretend that you don't mind her?
I would never be rude to Anne Murray. I appreciate who she is. I think she is a songbird. I do believe that. I just would not. I'm not as obsessed with her as you are.
Totally obsessed.
I am not anywhere near that. So
like when the day comes, and God forbid, it's a long, long time away. And Anne Murray's lying in state.
Oh,
we will be going.
Okay. All right.
We will go and we will be going to the Maritimes.
Are we going to Nova Scotia? We're going to Halifax.
Going to Halifax to pay our respects.
You didn't want to go see the Queen, but you will go see Anne Murray.
I'm going to go see Anne Murray.
Because she lives in Canada and you only travel within Canada.
I prefer to travel. I prefer to keep my traveling in Canada. Yeah. Right. For now.
All right.
Okay. I got some mind-blowing news. I don't know what you were going to do with this. I don't know why I want to talk about it because I kind of do, but I know it's kind of like a little taboo. But I think if people know this news, I think they're going to feel better about themselves. I did. I instantly felt skinnier and thinner.
There you go.
You want to know what it is? I read an article that said the average human has 15 pounds of poop inside them. So then I did the math with my weight and I'm like, girls, maybe not so bad if she just got to poop. I just got to poop.
Oh my God. Yes, Lisa.
Where does that 15 pounds of poop sit?
I don't know.
Well, mine is right in my midsection.
In your belly.
In my belly, a little bit in my double chin, I think. That's where my poop goes.
I don't think your poop is there.
I don't know. Maybe it like projects itself to weird places.
I think not.
That's just the average person.
No,
there's people with more poop in there. There's people with more poop.
You know who I shared this information with?
Who?
When you told me.
Who'd you share?
John.
And how much poop did he think he made?
He was like, "Oh, hey."
Right? Did he think he fell? Does he fall into the average? Or did he think he maybe had a little more poop in him?
I don't know, but I feel like, you gave him some thought, made him think.
All right.
About how much he's carrying.
They say that when Elvis Presley died, he had something like 70 pounds of poop impacted.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry. Explain that.
How I can't explain it. What do you mean explain?
Had he just not was he constipated?
Apparently he hadn't been pooping for a bit.
Oh my Lord.
All the drugs and stuff, right?
Oh, gross.
Yeah, that's why he probably died trying to poop. This is my word of advice for people. If you're ever going to have to go into the hospital for surgery or anything, you best try and poop before you have to go in. Because once you have your surgery, whatever they do to you, it makes it so hard to poop. And then they're giving you prunes, they're giving you Dulcolax. And they're literally threatening you with a nurse and a glove. She's coming. She's coming next. If the prunes don't work, the nurse is coming with the white glove on. Right? You know it.
You are speaking from experience, so
right? And God forbid if you can't get to the bathroom. I remember, it's like I'm not going there. No. And then your mind kicks in, and guess what? You keep your poop.
Yep, you're hanging on to it.
Hanging on to your poop.
Yep.
And it's bad. Poop ahead of time. Friends of the podcast.
There you go. Lisa's words of wisdom.
My words of wisdom, right? But I'm going to take that 15 pounds of poop and feel a little bit better about myself. All makes sense now.
Don't do anything stupid, hey?
I'm not going to do anything. I don't want to. Just saying, right? Would it be nice? Imagine those days when you have no pounds of poop.
There you go.
That's when you're like, oh, the pretty girls walk like this. Right?
You're so weird sometimes.
Obviously, you'd feel lighter in your step.
Yes.
Because you got no poop. You got rid of your 15 pounds of poop.
Okay, weirdo.
Better move on, or I could talk about poop all day.
Yes, I know, because you love to talk about it.
Apparently, I like poop.
You like to overshare.
I do.
It's too much information.
TMI.
Totally TMI.
Yeah, that girl.
But we saw something the other day when we were out.
Weird. It was weird.
And I said, okay.
And
I thought, and I said they were pigtails, and you said they were ponytails.
Ponytails.
And I'm like, no, it's pigtail.
And I said,
and
no,
we
it's
couldn't.
Ponies.
So is it pigtail versus ponytail? Ponytail is one, and it's behind your head. Pigtails are on either side of your head.
No, no, you're partially right. As somebody who had long hair back in the day, a ponytail. Yes, you're right. It's one. It's a ponytail. But you could have ponytails if they were on the side of your head, but longer. Pigtails, like the pigtail on the pig, short and curly. Like the ponytails on the pony, long and flowy.
Seriously?
Where do you think they get their name from? Pigtails and ponytails from the farm animal.
Well, what I saw looked like a pigtail.
What I saw looked ridiculously out of place for her age. Right?
Potentially.
Seemed odd.
I don't want to go there.
We're not going to, right? Because we're
Seems like we're picking on people, but I'm just saying. What I saw was a pigtail.
What I saw was two ponies.
No.
Because they were longer.
No, they weren't. They were not that. They were like sticking right out of the head.
No, that is not. That's not true.
Nope.
They were not.
Yes,
you know what? It's like the one time when I wish I would. I think I tried to get a picture, but I couldn't. I think I got my camera out and it wasn't going to work.
No, it was too obvious. That's the problem.
That was too obvious, right? I'm like, that's the worst, eh? And there's nothing you can do with your phone to make it seem like you're not trying to get a picture of them.
Of the pigtails.
Of the pigtails. I don't care about your face.
See, you agreed. They're pigtails.
No, ponytails.
No, you just said pigtails.
They're ponies.
I believe, friends of the podcast, if I'm not
I believe
I
friends of the
am not hearing
podcast.
things.
How about they weigh in on this?
Friends of the podcast. Is it a pigtail or is it a ponytail? How do you decipher
No,
between
you're
the
not
two?
saying it right. You're being misleading. You're saying, is it a pigtail? Is it pigtails or a ponytail? I'm talking about plural as in two ponies. Two ponies on the side of her head.
Ponytails versus pigtails.
Right.
Do tell, friends of the podcast. Do tell.
And then what is that nonsense? Remember like that Chrissy Snow wore on the side of her head?
That's just a side pony.
What was that about? That was
because it was only one.
That was the worst of the pony family. The whole pony family.
It was big back in the 70s, like your Catalina dressing, Lisa.
That 70s side pony, that is the cousin that shows up at the wedding because it got an invitation. You never thought she was coming.
And they didn't know what to do with their hair, so they stuck it in a ponytail.
On the side, right? It's like when you went through your messy bun phase. You don't know what to do with it. You just throw it in a clump on the top.
Pretty much.
Right, I know. Okay, here's something that we got to address this. This is shaming at its best right here. Even though shaming's never at its best. I better clarify that real quick.
Be careful.
I know, right? You got to be careful, right? Okay. So the cigarette people in Canada, this is making the news, Samantha. The cigarette people in Canada are doing their best to shame all the people that smoke, right? Remember how it's always been on the package. Right? There's always been like some graphic picture, but now
and a warning.
But now on the part that goes in your mouth, there's actually a saying that says, one of them says, smoking causes leukemia. And the other one says, every puff is poison.
What?
Do we need, like, it's bad enough you've got the baby on the respirator on the front of the De Maurier Light King size.
Oh my God. Or the menthols.
Or the menthols, right? Or you've got like the blackened lung. Do we need to now put messages on the actual stick?
Is this sanctioned by the government?
By the government.
The government is telling the cigarette companies to write
apparently
horrible things on a cigarette.
Right. And I get it, but is it horrible? Apparently it's true. Smoking does cause leukemia.
Okay.
And every puff is poison. It's not a lie. That's my favorite. Every puff is poison.
I'm going to go on a limb and say that people who smoke actually know that it's bad for them.
Right.
And do it anyways.
And unless you're going to ban smoking, because is smoking illegal? No.
So
you can still smoke.
No, we smoke marijuana in this country now. Right. Smoking is not illegal.
Okay. But here's my thing then, right? If we're going to shame the smokers, and they've been shamed for a long time, right?
Yes.
If we're going to continue, if we're going to elevate our shaming. You like that?
That's good. You fit it in.
Fit it in. If we're gonna, I had to think about it though. Hey, if we're gonna, it's still just not flowing naturally quite yet, right? I'm just new to it. I'm just
gotta elevate your game, Lisa.
Right. So if we're gonna elevate our shaming, Samantha, should all things that are dangerous come with a shaming label, like condoms? Should they come with a?
What are we putting on a condom?
Right.
Written across.
Right, written down the top of it, right?
What the hell are we saying on that?
I don't know. Make sure it fits. Right? I don't know.
Don't pull out too quick.
Don't pull out too quick. Hold it at the base. All those things. Right?
We are not a child-friendly
We are not. And then what about alcohol? Should we know? Why is there no skull and crossbones on it? It can kill you.
It can kill you. Yeah.
Right. One more.
Too many drinks makes the ugly person look pretty.
Right. Exactly. Stop drinking. Stop drinking. He's not cute.
He's not cute.
Right? Isn't that the best though? When you have that group of friends back when you were young that you could count on to just tag in and go, time to go home now.
Yeah. He's not that cute.
Because they knew he was not that cute. Just because you didn't know. And you're like, I'm good. I can stay. Nope. We're not letting you do this.
Nope. You are not staying.
We're not letting this. This is not happening on my watch. I'm not going down with this mistake.
Oh, right? Dear Lord.
Isn't that so funny?
Well, because if you're going to do to one, you might as well do to all, right? And then what do we do with marijuana? Because that's any kind of drug is not great.
Still not good.
Marijuana is now legal. So what kind of warnings are we throwing on that packaging?
Unless it's medicinal, right? Then it's like puff away.
Puff away.
Puff away and feel better. Feel better soon, right? I don't know. Like, it's weird, hey?
Feel better soon.
I never thought I would take the side of smoking and say, like, cut them some slack. The graphic picture should be enough, and it apparently isn't because they're still smoking. So
yeah,
they don't care what you write on their cigarettes.
No, you write whatever you want. It's not going to stop, I don't think.
And do we need to care? Like, why do we care?
I think, well, I don't know. It's an individual choice, right?
It's an individual choice, like everything, right? Free right. They have the right. If they want to smoke, smoke. What I don't understand is I don't understand people who necessarily pick up smoking knowing how bad it is. I get the people who like our age or older who have been smoking. I get them.
I think it never will go away.
I don't think so. Right?
I think if you want to rebel and be cool, you're going to smoke. I think that even with all the messaging on the packaging and on the cigarette itself,
it's just not going to
probably spur people to keep doing it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Besides that, sometimes smoking looks cool.
It does. Fancy. Right? Who knows? Who knows? If I ever could have inhaled, my life would have been a completely different life. I came from smokers.
You did come from smokers.
Sister smoked. Some still do.
I come from a smoking family. A lot of people in my family smoke.
Did you try?
I occasionally tried it, but I've never did it on a regular basis.
I couldn't inhale. I could not inhale cigarettes.
I did. No. I do like cigars, actually.
No, I don't like that either.
An occasional cigar is nice, but no, I haven't done anything like that in years. Years.
Now we're past those days now.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what though? I'm shaking my head this week, Samantha. Remember last week I talked about manners? I touched on manners.
Yes.
This week I'm shaking my head. It's kind of like still continuing, but it's not manners.
Uh-oh.
Shaking my head at people who chew their gum like a fucking cow. Because I don't know. Do I need to see your double mint gum in there? Not really. Right? Like, I get the cow doesn't know any different. But if we know better, we should do better.
You would think.
I find a lot of people, I see a lot of gum chewing in my days. I see a lot of pieces of gum in people's mouths.
And they're like showing their gum to people?
They're just chewing and talking and chewing and talking. And the gum just bounces around in their mouth. And it's kind of disgusting. Right? It's kind of gross.
Oh my God, seriously.
Yeah. So I'm shaking my head at that. I'm shaking my head.
Right. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Right. I got one.
Tell me.
Dear Cheerios, stop. Oh. You have created peach mango Cheerios, and I need to know why you're messing with something that is just fine and dandy on its own. I, as an older person, am tired of people inventing new ways to screw up something that doesn't need to be screwed up.
Right, right.
Cheerios was fine all by itself.
Totally fine.
Honey Nut, that's all you needed.
Like original Cheerios were okay. Then they invented the Honey Nut, which made everybody else join in. Yep.
That's everybody joined in.
Everybody started to play. All the Cheerio naysayers joined in. Peach mango, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What the hell? Who wants that flavor?
I need to I'm shaking my head. Dear Cheerios, stop.
Ugh, that's gross.
Stop it. Please stop.
Are you a cereal girl in the morning or in the night?
I'll eat cereal whenever I damn well feel
when I used to like cereal, back in the day, I used to enjoy cereal like at bedtime, like a bowl of cereal.
Oh yeah.
I quite enjoyed that as a little snack.
A little snack before bed.
But it would never be peach mango.
No.
That's for sure.
Oh, that's gross. Oh, that is gross. Yeah, so I'm shaking my head at that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was shaking my head with you.
Hey, I heard that celebrity demands are getting out of control.
Like, what do you mean? Like on their riders? Like what they want in their rooms and stuff?
Yeah, like really? What they want in their rooms. Huh. Cher apparently wants a separate hotel room just for her wigs.
Are you kidding me? Although it's Cher and it is her wigs.
And it's her wigs.
It's her wigs.
Mary J. Blige wants a new toilet seat wherever her ass is going to be.
Okay, I get that one. I think I would put that there. I think that's a good one, right?
Mariah Carey wants an assistant that will throw away her gum. That seems a little excessive.
That seems a little excessive.
And JLo wants her coffee to be stirred counterclockwise.
Why is that?
I have no idea.
I wonder if that makes coffee better. Like maybe we're missing out on something.
No, I think that's just weird. If it's true, it's weird.
Because they can just do weird shit because they're them.
Yeah. And apparently Katy Perry wants an all-you-can-eat buffet in her dressing room.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Those are not real.
I don't
think that cannot be real.
That one can't be. I can see Cher's wigs wanting their own room.
Well, she's got a lot of wigs.
She's got a lot of wigs, right? I can see them wanting to be spread out. They want their own space.
Yeah.
Right? It's like maybe their downtime from Cher.
Well, she's busy. So
she's busy, right? And she's Cher. Right? She's Cher. And maybe it's like, maybe the wigs get together and they're like, oh God, are we just about done here? Because I really could use some alone time.
We're over it.
We're over it, right? Let her just be in her room and we'll just be in our room. We'll meet up for breakfast.
But Mariah Carey has a bit of a reputation for being a bit of a handful, I think.
Totally, right? Totally.
Yeah. And JLo apparently in the last little bit has also turned out to be someone who is very picky. But I mean, again, could be rumors.
It could be rumors.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
I think what happens is, I think once you hit diva status, anything's possible.
I think when you're a powerful woman who's made some money, why wouldn't someone start a rumor about you?
Okay, but here's the thing. Say you had a rider. What would you put in your rider?
I would like only red Smarties, please.
Only red Smarties. What would I put in my rider? I would like a bowl of Kraft dinner after every event. Right? That's what I would like.
Of course you would.
That's what I would like. That's what I would like after my show is I would like a bowl of Kraft dinner.
All right.
And half of a finely cut up wiener. Right? Just like that.
And the most expensive ketchup.
And the most expensive, the fanciest Dijon ketchups. To quote the Bare Naked Ladies. Okay. So I feel I'm going to soon be famous at my workplace for starting weird conversations with my boss and my boss.
Okay.
So can I share?
Oh my God.
That's how I kind of started my conversation with them. Is just, hey guys, can I share stories? So they asked, what are you guys talking about on the podcast this week? And I said, it's just a mixed bag. I said, but one thing. And I said, can I share? And they said, yeah. I said, I'm going to warn you. I said, it's kind of graphic. She said, okay. They both said, okay. So you know what it is, right? It's the Billie Eilish article.
She was very forthcoming.
Very shock value, right? So I said, it's the Billie Eilish article. My boss says, because she's a lesbian and she thought everybody knew. I said, that's not the part I'm talking about. I'm talking about what she said about being a lesbian. And they were like, oh, well, I didn't read that part. What was it? I said, what she said was that she wanted her face in a vagina. My boss was totally horrified. And said that we need to monitor our vulgarity levels. And I should from now on say, okay, this is extreme vulgarity.
I think that you should stop conversing with your boss and your boss, because you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get in trouble.
I said to them, I said, can I share? They said, yes. I said, it's graphic. Is it okay? It's okay.
And then they were like, oh, shit.
And of course, because it's too graphic.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And I get that she wants to share her life with people and she doesn't care who knows about her sexual preference. And that's
there's
fine.
Nothing wrong with it.
But
phrase, it was a little graphic.
It was a little graphic.
It was a little like, kind of got you by the throat.
Yeah. I think it was just like, I don't know. Maybe it was shock value. Who knows?
It could have been. It totally worked for me.
Yeah. I was like, oh, now that's new information.
That's new information. That's what it's all about, is it?
That's some new information that everyone needs to know.
It's like she just totally took something and you know the phrase left to your imagination and made it your reality because there it is.
And there it is. And there you're and
there it is. And now you're and now you're like this and you're feeling what do you do with it?
Nothing.
Right?
You just kind of go, okay.
Because it's kind of funny because guess what, Billy? We get that.
Yeah, we understand.
We get that that's probably...
We actually didn't need the visual that came from the statement.
We didn't. Because we
can't... well, now we can't unsee it in our heads, right?
Can't unsee that, right?
And that's fine. That's fine. I just...
okay. It was just kind of... And now my poor boss and my boss can't unsee it either.
That's funnier, actually.
Kind of like Santa just spreading the cheer.
Oh, yes. It's only you can. It's only you can.
Yeah. But this point here is maybe not quite as funny. I sent you a serious picture yesterday with a lovely message saying...
It was lovely.
Hey, Samantha, do you want to get friendship bracelets? And they were beautiful friendship bracelets. Had a little sunflower on it.
Yes.
And it was like a leather strap. And you and I we both like things like that on our wrists. And it came with a little card that said, this is to remind you that I got you and you got me.
I'm sorry. And you realize that
I think your response back was, nope. Cold and chilly.
And then you sent me another picture and I'm like, well, that one's slightly better.
Right? And it was just because I'm like, we both like beets.
Right? And all I thought was, you know who I am. You know that I like a good swear word in my life. Find me a bracelet that has a swear word Bestie saying, and I'm for it.
And then you're like, do we get one for the HHG? Of course we do. She's never going to wear it.
She's never going to wear it.
But yes, we get her one too. Kind of hurt my feelings a little bit.
You're going to live. You'll live. Eh? Right. You'll live.
I saw them. I'm like, this is perfect.
Yeah, I don't need that, but thank you.
I'm like, this totally expresses what's in my heart.
Yeah, because then you know what comes with that? This is all that went through my head. This is how I think. All I thought was, fuck, she buys me that fucking bracelet. I'm going to have to wear it every fucking time I see her.
Absolutely.
And then if I don't wear her, she's going to say, why aren't you wearing that bracelet?
Where's the bracelet I gave you?
I forgot. And you're going to be like, if you were really my best friend, you would never, ever take it off. Swearsies. Lick your fingers. Pinky swear. All that weird bullshit.
The whole bit. I would give you the whole song and dance.
We are not those people. We are not those people.
We are besties with no song or dance and no commitment. Right? It could end tomorrow and I'm out of here. Don't waste the $7.50 on the bracelet.
No. We've lived through heart attacks,
broken numerous deaths.
Yes, we're fine. I think we've proven that we don't need a bracelet to bond us together.
But that's what all the people are doing.
I don't care.
We're all getting a fun bracelet that says, I have a best friend.
Then, you know what? I think the person who would wear it would be Michelle.
She probably would wear one.
Yes. So if you want one, get her one.
We got to have 3.
Awesome.
3 besties.
All right.
I'm still looking. Don't think you're off the hook.
I never thought I was.
Because you probably are not.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So apparently all the cool kids are loving hot food. And I think we need to like ease our way into this with new sauces by Frank's Red Hot.
Right. It's true. It's everywhere.
I think you need to experience this with Michelle. No. I'm going to let her kind of
bringing it up.
I am not. No, because I don't like hot sauce.
Okay, but what they're doing is they're taking the Franks and they're putting it in, like, say, with like mayo, or they're putting it in with like something that's not so hot. So
it's still hot.
It's not that hot.
It's still hot.
Do you want to do the Franks Okay, I didn't see what it's called. I'm gonna call it the Coca-Cola Frank Challenge.
Huh?
You wanna do the Coca-Cola Frank Challenge?
I don't even know what that is.
So I'll explain it, right? It was on the TikTok.
Oh God.
So what you do, okay, so you take a box and so you can't see what you're doing, okay? And you
Uh-huh.
take 6 bottles of Coke,
Uh-huh.
and every time somebody has a sip, so say me, you, and the HHG, it's like,
Uh-huh.
okay, take a sip. So you can't see what you're sipping. You just know that it's 6 bottles of Coke. You take a sip. Yay, it's Coke. That Coke gets replaced with a bottle of Frank's Hot. And you keep going until there's no drinks left.
Uh-huh.
And then eventually you're just drinking the hot sauce.
No.
Let's try it.
No.
Put it on the TikTok.
No.
We'll blow up.
No.
We'll be viral.
My stomach will never, ever forgive me.
We will have milk.
Ever. Nope. That won't help.
We will find. We will research.
That won't help.
It's just, you'll be fine.
I feel like this is a you and Michelle challenge and not a Sam challenge.
Everything is just me and Michelle. We're the 3 amigos.
I will participate. I will remove the Cokes and replace it with the Frank's Red Hot.
No, then we have to try something because that's the trend. That's what everybody's doing. As if we can't. Remember, we did it before.
Yes, but I controlled that.
No, but that's okay. I'll control this.
No, you will not.
Yes, I will.
No, I'm not doing this.
Frank's Red Hot. You know the phrase, I put that shit on everything.
And on everything. I know. Right. I don't, though.
Well, maybe it's time to. That's what the message is.
Just because the cool kids are doing it does not mean that Sam needs to do it.
You don't want to be a cool kid?
No, I don't.
I want to be a cool kid.
I know you always do, Lisa.
I want to be a cool kid.
You always got to be the most popular person in the room.
Right? I work hard at that. It's not easy being me. You know what? Kermit the Frog had a point, right? It wasn't easy being green. It's not easy being me.
I know.
Right?
I know.
I just carry that load. And you won't even help out.
Oh, God.
Right?
No.
We'll go viral.
Excellent.
We'll blow up the TikTok.
Excellent. For like a day.
No, think of it, because we're old ladies doing the cool kid challenge.
Oh, my God. The old ladies doing the cool kid challenge.
That's what we'd be doing. No?
No,
that's fine. You know what I saw the other day? I saw her and I was mad. I saw the girl. Well, I'm assuming it's her. I'm just going to assume that it's the girl that took my pancake tasting job. She was on TikTok. Her name's Roberta. Yeah, her name's Roberta. And guess what? She's not 80. Right? But she's not very good at her job. And I'm so mad. Yeah, I'm so mad because she was judging eggs. It's a pancake testing challenge. Don't throw the eggs in. It's a pancake.
Where was she?
The pancakes. She did IHOP. She did Cora's. And she was doing those two.
And she was doing eggs, not pancakes.
She was doing eggs. Eggs. There's nothing in it that says and eggs.
It just said pancakes.
The pancakes. Pancake tester. Canada's pancake tester. So way to go, Canada. You hired somebody who's throwing eggs in and eggs. And she's not liking any of the eggs. No, they're too rubbery. Hi, they're and eggs at a stupid breakfast joint. Of course they're rubbery. That's how and eggs are when you order the pancake platter or you make your own pancake meal and you get and eggs. That's what you get. Bad and eggs.
Oh, that's not.
And eggs are bad. You know that. And eggs are always bad.
They are.
They're never, because eggs are cheap, so you get and eggs with it. Right?
Oh my God. You are so bitter.
It was like salt in the wounds. I was just watching her. She was like there's so many things to critique that she didn't critique. She didn't critique the spout, the pour.
Oh yes. How good it was, how bad it was sticky.
How sticky it was. They give it to you all sticky, like everybody else's hands have been on it. Right? Or they give you like just a little bit of syrup, not enough syrup.
Not enough butter.
Not enough butter. She complained that somebody gave and a big dollop of butter. That little girl, Roberta, whose parents are playing a bad joke on her, right? That is a good pancake when there's too much butter.
You are so bitter.
Because this is what I want to do. I want to message her and say, dear Roberta, You take that big dollop of butter and you put it under all 3 pancakes. She doesn't even know how to do that. She's putting it only on 1 pancake.
Oh.
Yeah. So guess what, Roberta? Too much butter for 1 pancake.
Yeah.
You big dummy. That's what you get, right? You hire somebody not capable or qualified to do the job. She spends half her time talking about and eggs.
And eggs.
And eggs.
Well,
So
Lisa,
mad.
if you're this upset, then why don't you just go do it on your own?
Well, maybe we're gonna have to.
And you'll go around Saskatoon finding the best pancake.
The best pancakes, right?
It's got to be
do
somewhere.
it this summer. Let's make that our summer thing.
Let's make it a summer thing. Let's go find pancakes.
Let's go get pancakes every Saturday, right? Have some pancakes every Saturday morning, Samantha. Right?
Lisa, what did you feel about these pancakes from 1 out of 10?
Right? And if we wait till after my birthday, we're both 55, we probably get the deal. Right? We get 2 pancakes, right? Because we're seniors.
Oh, geez. It's so fun to be old.
Oh, I can't wait. Bring it on. Bring it on, Samantha.
All right. Well, maybe that's something we need to do.
Pancake challenge.
Pancakes, here we come.
Right? Perfect.
Lisa, I'm going to talk about your new boyfriend, Post Malone.
He's only my boyfriend when he's not in tattoos. If he's in tattoos, not interested.
Well, he's in tattoos and he's going country.
Double not interested times 2.
He actually doesn't. He actually sounds really good.
Because we can all put a piece of gum on the back of our teeth and sound like Sugarland. That's the key to country.
Sugarland.
And real nasally. It's in country. Woo! Ain't no hoedown. Right?
Stop it.
Down, 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 down. That's you got to do
Beyonce
that.
was awesome.
Just saying.
Beyonce's album is really good, so don't.
I know, because she's got gum on the back of her teeth. And
no, she does not.
Best impersonation of Sugarland.
Anyways, he's singing with another country guy called Morgan Wallen, who I don't really know that well. But he apparently wrote a song on Beyonce's album called Levi Jeans. Post Malone. So
well, you know what?
He's making the rounds.
He should just stick with T Swift and keep his makeup on his face and keep going. Right? You only
yeah, you only like what you like, Lisa.
Right? I like what I like, Samantha. I love you, but it's ruining my life. Right?
Stop. I like it that you know like 5 words of that song.
That's all I know. I just know like the 30-second clip.
All right.
So Mike and I watched the John Bon Jovi documentary. Did you watch? No, we did not. We watched the John Bon Jovi interview with Michael Strahan. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't.
So we're going to watch. We have the documentary. It's like a 4 or 5 or 6 pieces too many type of thing.
Documentary.
Right? It's going to be long. Right? It's going to be long. I'm sure you go through their big hair years and their big hair years and their big hair years. And you end with his gray Brillo pad hair years.
He's turning into, his face is getting quite defined in here.
Yeah.
And he's starting to look like.
He should put some weight on.
Like I don't know.
Like he needs to put on some weight, like a dog,
like a bulldog's face or something.
I think that's what happens as we age. I think we start looking like pets.
Oh, excellent! I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, I'm a cat.
Right? I can't wait. So okay, so Michael Strahan did this big interview, right? But there was a lot of hoopla behind all of this, right? Like on the TikTok and stuff.
Oh,
John Bon Jovi says he ain't no saint.
Oh, in his marriage?
He says he's a rock and roller who hasn't been a saint, but never was stupid enough to fuck things up at home.
So that doesn't sound like he cheated on his wife?
It does sound like he cheated on his wife. It sounds like in his mind, maybe because he's a rock and roller, that made it okay. Because that's the lifestyle. That's what they say. That's the lifestyle.
Do you think his wife knew that?
Well, they were together since high school.
Oh, excellent.
Here's the thing, Dorothea, dear Dorothea Bon Jovi, you technically have been with him since high school, which means you were with him from the beginning. he's now going around telling people he was not a saint, fucking take the money and run. Right? Divorce that guy.
Oh, well, he's worth a lot of money, so.
Yeah, well, she could be worth half of it.
That's true.
She literally would be entitled to half of all things that, right? Wouldn't you do that? I would do that.
I don't know. It depends. Apparently, she skipped the screening of the documentary.
Yeah, because of that, apparently. That was the reason.
Huh.
It sounds like this is just news that it's out there. Like, I mean,
it's new to her?
I don't think it's new to her. I think obviously she knew he was probably not that great. But if memory serves, it seems like Jon Bon Jovi has gone through his whole career really unscathed with any controversy.
Yeah, there hasn't been.
Right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
You know what I feel? Dirty bird alert, dirty bird alert.
Oh.
Right? Like, why are you cheating on your wife? Why can't there be a rock star that doesn't do that?
Is there a rock star who didn't do that?
Shouldn't there be?
Maybe David Bowie.
Oh, maybe. I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
I think he was quite in love with his wife.
I think he was, right? I think he was. I
think there are some good souls out there who don't cheat on their wives.
Well, you would hope, right?
But Jon Bon Jovi's an idiot for mentioning it in his documentary.
Right? For even just, and I think just how he phrased it kind of downplays the fact that maybe he wasn't a saint.
He was very nonchalant about it.
And I bet you his wife, even though she probably has found a way to forgive Jon Bon Jovi, probably maybe doesn't quite feel quite as nonchalant about it as he does.
I don't think so.
Probably not excited that it's coming up on the Today Show.
Probably not.
Right? Probably not happy to hear Jimmy Kimmel talking about it.
Oh, yeah, dumbass.
Right? Yeah. So I think life probably at home is not that good for him right now.
Whatever. You reap what you sow.
You reap what you sow, Samantha. You reap what you sow. That's serious talk right there, hey? Serious talk.
Well, you know what's not serious? Facebook Tuesday. That's what's not serious, Lisa. Facebook Tuesday.
Listen, I got a bone to pick with you about Facebook Tuesday.
I told you that ham would not be picked.
You did. I said to you, because we both picked ham, and I said, do you think it's too obvious? And you said, no, I don't think it'll be picked.
I knew that tuna and egg salad would also rival. They would join the ham in people's dislike of the sandwich.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with a ham sandwich.
There is. It's boring.
It could be boring.
It's boring.
But then why didn't you say let's spice it up and do something good?
Because you can't control you cannot control what people decide. And it wasn't just all ham. There was some tuna, there was some egg salad thrown there. Somebody hated a BLT. Somebody didn't like the club sandwich.
Who doesn't like a club sandwich?
Somebody didn't like grilled cheese.
I think that was Mary Beth Martin didn't like grilled cheese.
He did. And I'm like,
Mary Beth Martin did not like grilled cheese.
I'm like, okay, that's interesting. It's interesting.
How do you literally just eliminate the grilled cheese?
Bread and cheese. That's
bread and cheese and every lunch as a kid.
Grilled in butter. Like I don't know what you're doing there.
Like the pretzel, squishy, and you can dip it.
It's so elevated.
And elevated, depending on what you do with it. Yeah, people hated ham sandwich and tuna. Tuna over egg.
Egg salad, yeah. And
I think tuna over egg.
Yeah, more tuna, I think. I don't know. More people, I feel like people don't like tuna because it smells. Right? Nobody likes, maybe people don't like mayo.
Not so fresh.
Not so fresh.
Not so fresh.
Not so fresh.
Not so fresh smell. It applies to more than just bagged lettuce, apparently.
Well, and then, egg salad, it speaks for itself because it smells like a toot.
Smells like a toot.
Smells like a toot.
Smells like a toot.
But it was good. It was a lively conversation today, Lisa.
Sometimes, even though we've done it, we added new selections.
Yeah.
Which makes it new.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. That's what I found.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, guys, I am going to let you know that you can connect with us on just more than Facebook, but that's good too. We do have Instagram, we have Twitter, and we have TikTok. And all you have to do is search I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam, and boom, we will be right there for you on all of those social platforms. We do have YouTube. All you have to do is search I Shake My Head, and there will be full recordings of the episode every week for you to enjoy. We have almost 90 subscribers. Come on. Can I hear 90?
Can we get to 90? Come on.
Can we get to 90? Like, we're not asking for much.
In February, we were trying to get to 100.
100, and now I've given up.
Because it's May.
Because you broke my spirit, people. You broke my spirit.
Right? You broke her. You broke her. Can't find 11 more people to just 11 more people.
Yeah. And we have Patreon, which is patreon.com/I shake my head. For as little as $2 a month, you get the episode early and an extra episode every month, which, by the way, is turning into video. So that's kind of special.
Kind of fun.
And we have joined She Podcast as a new network, and you can listen to us there at shepodcast.com/I shake my head. But again, guys, all you have to do is look for us on your podcast app, wherever you listen to podcasts. That's where we're going to be. Type in I shake my head with Lisa and Sam, and we are on literally everything. However,
a review.
We are hosted on Spotify, so that's fun.
That's fun,
right? Fancy, it's fun and fancy.
Fun and fancy. Fun and fancy with Spotify. And leave a review.
Yeah, that would be fun. Let the world
know what you thought, unless it's horrible.
That would be exciting.
And don't. Right? If it's a horrible review, keep it to yourself. Right? I posted a picture yesterday saying, hey, friends of the podcast, tell us what you loved about this week's episode. Chirp, 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 chirp.
Crickets.
Crickets. Crickets. Nobody told us anything.
Nobody told us.
All right, right. We just here aiming to please. That's what we're trying to do, Samantha. I got a nice shake my head.
All right.
Shaking my head. This has been our new thing lately. I'm shaking my head at the McCain's cake.
Uh-oh.
You know why? It's so positive I shake my head. It literally has not strayed from what its intended purpose was. It's still the exact same domed cake. It has not strayed. It didn't veer off the course. It didn't try to reinvent anything.
No.
It kept that kind of oily, hard, like that thick, oily, but looks kind of fluffy frosting. I think the only thing it did is remember at one point there used to be a sprinkle. There used to be a little bit of smattering of sprinkles on the icing.
They used to have chocolate sprinkles.
I think the sprinkles are gone.
Yes, they are.
Right? I think that's they elevated it by taking that off. But I shake my head at the fact that McCain's has not done anything, and it's still so delicious.
Well, because they know how to not mess with perfection.
Right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I don't think you can.
Thank you.
You can't break a cake that is basically full of chemicals.
It's just totally chemical. It's the best. It's the best. It's like,
oh my God.
It has made its way back to the Gibson household, and we're quite happy about it.
And that is very 70s, right?
Totally.
McCain's cakes.
McCain's cake, right? Domed cake, right? So good.
I'm sure that everybody who listens to us is around our age, but if there are young people listening to this podcast, go check out a McCain's cake in your local grocery store.
Is it only in Canada, McCain's?
Oh, it might be.
Oh,
that's a good question.
Dear America, do you have McCain's cake?
Yeah, do you got McCain's?
Oh, you're missing out if you don't.
Yeah, it's just like the Smarties. You guys don't get those either.
Oh, but the McCain's cake, I hope you get it because it's so good.
Or cheesies. Cheesies. Hawkins cheesies. The best.
That's shame. Right? And dehydration.
And dehydration. Okay, well, I have an I shake my head too because I don't want to feel left out.
No, right?
And this is
I shake my one-upping each other.
I know. I'm shaking my head at me though because I did it again. Oops, she did it again.
What did she do?
I watched an entire series in one sitting.
How do you do that?
Because I was obsessed about the weirdest show I didn't know I needed to watch. Like, it was just by happenstance, and I'm like, I kept seeing this stuff about Fallout.
Are so weird, hey?
And because I have Prime, so I checked it out, and I watched the first episode, and I'm like, this is so weird. And I'm like, I'm gonna watch. I'm
gonna watch it all.
And the thing is, it was about America and how it went through like bombs and world wars, and people went into shelters, and there were vault people, then there was like above people, and then there was like weird factions of people the Brotherhood of something, Steel, I think. And then there was ghouls. So basically ghouls are like zombies kind of who like eat people and attack you. And I don't like that shit. Like I don't watch the Walking Dead or any of that stuff because I'm like,
But now I will be.
But for some reason, I was totally okay with watching this show. And it was just so bizarre that I had to get it to the very end. Now I'm mad because I've watched it all and I don't know if there's going to be a season 2 and who knows when the season 2 will even happen. And you know what the worst thing is, Lisa? The worst thing is this is a show that's made from a video game called Fallout.
Wow. Never heard of that.
I am watching a show based on a video game.
I feel you're going
what has the world come to?
You're going through a midlife crisis.
I don't know. I needed something weird and it plopped into my lap and I'm like, now officially I need to watch the whole thing. And I did.
Walk me through how you decide on a show, because I look at all the shows and I'm like, oh, fuck it. I don't have the patience to pick out a show. I go there with the best of intentions.
I know. Yeah.
And then, but I back out of it. I'm like, number 1, it's too slow. Number 2, there's too much reading. Number 3 and 4 and 5, and I'm done. And I'm gone. And I'm back at cable. And the news.
And we're back at news.
We're back at that or Guy's road trip.
Yeah, there you go.
How do you pick your show?
I saw it and it looked weird and I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. And I always try at least the first episode. And if it hooks me, then I'll keep watching it. But if I get bored, I stop.
Weird.
Because I don't try and like hurt myself that way.
Weird.
But I shake my head at me because I did it again. I did it to myself again. I couldn't stop myself from consuming the whole thing.
I don't get you. I think I know you. And then there's a part I don't know you. Right? It's like I know you so well, and then it's like, but her TV choices and where she lives, I don't know.
Don't you have Apple TV?
Yeah.
You need to watch Palm Royale. It's got Kirsten Wiig.
I get that. It's something I want to watch, but
phenomenal in this show.
I know, but I just don't like having to watch all the shows.
It has Carol Burnett in it.
I know, who just turned 91.
Yes, it's brilliant.
I know. I hear great things, but I hate the idea of having to watch. I just want to watch a show once a week.
And they drop it once a week. That's all you get. You only get it once a week. They don't do it like Netflix where you get it like boom. Maybe then.
I hate the stress and the pressure of having it. There's 12 shows. I hate
that. Maya Rudolph's one called Loot.
I saw something about that. I said to Mike, they both look good.
They're really, I think you guys would like them and you can watch them one at a time. They drop every week. The new episode drops every week.
I prefer to watch my shows old school.
I know. God forbid you should change.
Once a week.
God forbid.
Once a week. Thank you.
That's why I really feel like you should watch Palm Royale because it's back in the 70s.
Well, so maybe I will.
You and your Catalina dressing would fit right in.
I love the 70s for so many things.
Oh,
I'll tell you that right now.
Okay. You should try it, Lisa.
I might give it a try. Stay tuned.
Okay. So I was watching TikTok and I got stuck on this lady and I couldn't figure out what she was doing. And this woman was batting at a bathtub with like bubbles in it with a toilet brush, and I couldn't figure out what they were doing. And she's like, no, I think it's dead. Oh my God, I don't think it is. And I'm like,
she's in the bath?
No, her daughter had been in the bath and her daughter was filming her mom trying to see if whatever's in the bathtub was still alive. Do you know what it was? Do you know what followed this poor girl into the bathtub? A fucking gigantic spider.
Oh, that's so gross.
And then she zeroes in on it, and there you see the spider on the bottom of the bathtub. And they're like, yeah, apparently they can live in water for a little bit. I'm like, jeez.
Was it still alive? Was it still alive?
It was moving. And I'm like, I'm done.
Did they kill it?
No, they were hoping that it was dead, but I don't know. Like, and her mom goes, I don't think that's a UK spider. It was huge and gross and and I'm like, how did that spider get in there? How did that girl not notice the spider?
Because bathtubs aren't that big.
Did it just drop?
Oh,
Like,
that's so disgusting. It's so disgusting.
oh,
It's like, oh, like kill that fucking thing.
that and snakes, right?
Oh,
Woo!
that and snakes. Okay, but what about snappy geese?
Snappy, snappy. Oh, there was a woman getting chased by one.
Right? The snappies are out.
Yeah, here in Canada, she was at a Shoppers Drug Mart. She was getting snapped at by a goose, and I'm like, "You need to run. You need to run."
I love snappy geese.
They don't like you, so don't go near them.
I
Okay?
know, but that's the thing, right? Is like I love them from afar.
From very afar, you
And
should love you.
because
Yeah.
I think that if I ever came up close and one went after me, my instinct, and this sounds horrible, would be to kick it to death. That's my go-to instinct.
If you could even get a shot in, Lisa.
Right? They're so aggressive, but but I love them from afar. Like I love we come home by the water, by the lake.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, there's my snappies.
There's your snappies.
There's my snappies. And I love my snappies. But like spiders and snakes, fuck those guys.
And you know what? You know what really bothers me is that people who are in nature and they don't understand that gigantic moose that you're
right.
I don't know, walking up towards because you're stupid enough to stop your to-dos and get off and go look at it.
Don't you dare.
He doesn't want you around there. So when you get stomped on,
that's right.
And he just keeps coming at you.
Yeah.
You're in his territory, not the other way around.
And guess what? He didn't invite you.
Nope. He didn't invite you to come up and go, "Hey, moose, how's it going?"
He didn't, right? Because he don't like people.
Nope.
He don't know people.
Nope.
And he don't like people.
Irritated me when I worked out in Alberta, when I was working out in the Rockies, and I would drive the highway and people would pull off and they're like inches from the mama bear and her cub.
No.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Like, what are you doing?
Bears hate us. Like,
they hate, and guess what? That mama bear's thinking, supper.
No, she's protecting her cub.
Yeah, and
so she don't care.
She's gonna kill you.
Yeah, she don't care. And
she don't care.
That's how you should view that.
That's crazy, hey? Yeah, just leave wildlife in the wild.
Please do.
Right? Leave. And you know what? Okay, talking about that, leave Harvey Weinstein in fucking jail.
Right?
The fact that we can't even talk about it for long because we are enraged.
Nope.
The fact that got overturned.
Yep. It did. And that is a bad precedent. And if I think that he'll stay in jail because of the second sentence that he got.
Right.
That won't go away.
That's for 16 years, apparently.
Yeah, but that's not long enough.
Not for what he's done. And you know what? Here's the thing. It's like the gift that keeps on giving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
apparently they're going to retry. Yeah. They're going to go back and retry this one.
Yeah.
That got overturned. But then that means that the victims...
all the people have to be they all get to be re-victimized.
Yeah, the brave women that decided to speak up have to go back and do it again, and that is horrific.
Yeah, like it's bad enough that they had to go through it the first time, but now they got to do it again, right?
Ugh.
Like God, like
makes
that guy.
Mad.
Like, you tell you right, he needs to just drop dead.
I don't know. Like
I'm saying it, I'm putting it out there, right? I'm putting it out there. Like that's a waste of skin. That's a waste of a human being. That guy. That's a very bad man.
Because could he get out on good behavior before 16 years?
He'll die before that. Because he's
how old is he?
Young. Like he's like probably in his mid-70s. And he's not in good health. I'm surprised that nobody's taken a bat to him or something.
Well, who knows?
Right? I don't know. I don't want to talk about it because it makes me so angry.
Yeah. When I read it, I was like, are you kidding me?
Right? It's like just kind of enraging.
Yep.
And we're a comedy podcast.
Yeah. But every once in a while, we got to talk about what's happening.
Every once in a while, right? We got to bring it up, right? I got a right to say, you know what? I'm pissed off at the fact that they overturned his stuff and all the people now have to be re-victimized again.
Yep.
Right.
Because that's what men can do to women.
That's what men can do to women. That's
just in case anybody wanted to remember that or
know that. But we know that there's great men out there.
Yes,
but he's a very bad man.
He's a very bad man.
Very, very bad man.
Yeah. And let's just stop it there.
We need to stop it there. Right.
Okay. Lisa, you know what we haven't done lately?
What?
Updated the squad.
Oh my God.
We haven't done that in a long time.
Kind of forgot about the squad.
We have forgot about the squad.
Huh.
Who's
What
in
do you
there
want to
right
do?
now?
You want to do your 3 and my 3?
Okay. You
I don't
go.
know. I don't even know who's in there now.
Okay. Who do you want now? That's revamping. We're wiping the slate clean. We're revamping who's in the squad.
Who do I want in the squad? I want you to go first.
No.
You go first. You go first.
Who do I want in the squad? I still want Melissa McCarthy because I think she's funny and hilarious.
Did you hear what happened to her today?
No. Why? What happened?
She was at something and I guess there was a picture of her and Barbara Streisand commented. And at the end of her comment said, "Are you taking Ozempic? Why does it matter if a heavyset woman is taking Ozempic or not?"
Oh. And that's just another way to make us feel bad.
Right? Because why does it matter? If she's taking it, she's taking it. If she's not, she's not.
Yeah.
What difference does it make? Why is it relevant? So yes, I agree. Let's keep Melissa McCarthy.
Okay.
I want to bring I want Dolly Parton.
Oh, good one. Good choices.
Dolly's
got to be in there. She's feisty.
It can be mixed.
Like
It doesn't have to be all women. It can be men too.
Then I want Ross Matthews.
Yeah, let's have Ross. But then I think Rossy. Okay, I like Ross too. Who do I want? I think I might want, for all the wrong reasons, Rob Lowe. Right?
He's still married, Lisa. Leave him alone.
I know, right? But he still looks good.
And so are you. Okay. Oh gosh. Who would I want in my squad? You got to have somebody who's funny.
I'm bringing Wanda Sykes.
Oh, Wanda Sykes is good.
Yeah. But I'm torn between Wanda Sykes and Chelsea Handler.
No, I don't want Chelsea Handler.
Okay.
No. You
got one spot left.
I know.
I feel like it's American Idol. Who gets it?
I know. Okay, who do you have?
I have Rob Lowe for all the wrong reasons.
Dolly Parton
and Wanda Sykes.
You know what? I'm gonna throw in a comedian, I think.
Okay.
She's an actress too, Kristen Wiig, because she's pretty
amazing.
Funny.
She's pretty funny.
And I've really enjoyed her performance in Palm Royale. I will say this, it is one of the best I've seen her in. She's
good in everything. So I think that's good.
Yeah.
Do you want to have an honorable mention?
Okay. Who?
Well, then I'm going to bring in Kate McKinnon. No, but then I'm torn because then
Kate McKinnon's funny though.
She is, but then I kind of would like Ryan Reynolds in there too.
Oh, he's good. Okay, I'll take Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, all right. So there it is. So we have Dolly Parton, Kristen Wiig, Wanda Sykes, Kate McKinnon, Rob Lowe for all the wrong reasons,
Ross Matthews,
Melissa McCarthy, 7,
and
Ryan Reynolds. I think that's a good squad.
I
think that's a well-rounded squad.
I think that's perfect.
I think that's an awesome squad. A lot of fun right there.
It was time to revamp.
Can we let them know and plan something soon? That's our next thing. Will anybody from the squad reply back to us? Probably not.
Probably not. But that's okay. We like to have
try.
Yes, we like to think that we might have that moment.
You never know. Samantha, do you have syrup at home?
Do I currently have syrup? Maybe, possibly.
If you do you put it in the fridge or in the cupboard?
Oh my God, everything I own goes in the fridge.
See, my syrup goes in the cupboard.
Oh my God, my peanut butter is in the fridge. And
it's weird. Peanut butter is weird.
It is hard for me to fathom that people do not put their peanut butter in the fridge. I don't know how you do not do that.
I don't want hard peanut butter.
I
don't want to spread hard peanut butter on my toast.
It's creepy.
But yet you'll use peanut butter at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Not in a fridge.
I don't know. It's different.
It's just in a little packet all the
I
time.
know. I know. I know. I know. I know.
That's weird.
But
That's
if
weird.
I had syrup, which I might have syrup, it's in the fridge.
Mine's in the cupboard. But they
Why?
say that's just where we put it. That's where it is at the lake too.
Ugh.
Right? That's when we have pancakes at the lake in the cupboard.
Oh yeah, totally.
And they say it shouldn't go there because it can get moldy.
In the cupboard.
In the cupboard.
Then put it in the fridge.
Put it in the fridge. I'm not. I'm keeping mine in the cupboard. I feel fine with it.
Well, you're totally okay with like
how's sugar?
salad,
How's
so.
sugar going moldy?
It's got maple syrup in it, you dingbat.
And a lot of sugar
and chemicals. Like,
and sugar.
Let's be real.
Right? I think it's fine.
Okay. All right. According to Lisa.
I think it's fine.
All right.
I go with that. I stand firmly behind it.
You know what I stand firmly behind, Lisa?
Tell me.
Finding normal things, normal adulting activities sexy.
Why are we talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Where'd Sam go?
Like that person who is person who's so organized as an adult that they grocery shop on Monday and they carry their bags with them and they have a list that they grocery shop from.
You're talking about me. That's creepy. Stop it. Don't call me sexy when you won't wear my friendship bracelet.
No, stop it. I saw it on a TikTok. She's like, I need us to normalize finding adult activities sexy. Like normal adult, like I got my grocery bags, I got my grocery list.
Right.
I know where I'm buying my meat. I know where I'm buying my vegetables. And I'm like, you know what? Yes, we should. When that person takes out the garbage, that adulting looks good on you. When you do those dishes and clean your house.
You're talking my life.
Right? And you and your husband must be very, very.
We are sexy. Right? He takes out the garbage. I do dishes. We get groceries with a list. Apparently, we are what you strive to be.
No, we're just normalizing regular, everyday adulting activities.
Nobody does more everyday, regular adult things than us. Right? We 100% regular. We're just regular folk.
Yeah. Instead of finding like, somebody who's wearing all the bling and got their hair coiffed and all that shit going on. And that's not sex anymore. Normal adulting activities.
Right? Women in her cut-off track pants and her baggy sweatshirt after 6. Sexy.
But that girl can clean a bathroom.
Clean a bathroom like nobody's business.
That guy can fold a towel.
He can fold a towel and take care of the laundry. I can see it.
We got to teach him young because if girls, it's not about what he looks like. It's how he folds that towel.
Right. It's like my kid sister always says, right? She says she's raising her son, Zachary. She's like, I'm failing because I'm trying to raise somebody's husband and it's not going well. As he brings down 14 cups and slurpy glasses.
Yes.
Right? It's on the mom. The mom has got to raise that boy good.
Mama's got to raise the boy.
Got to raise that boy good, right? That's funny. Okay, let's do that. Sorry, I'm doing it.
Oh, guess what? And then this weekend, my nephew decided that he wanted to drink some of the beer that I brought to my brother's house.
Oh, how'd that go?
Well, his mother was shocked.
Did he drink a little too much beer?
No, he took 2 sips.
Oh.
But he did say, oh, that's not bad.
Sometimes I thought he wasn't liking beer.
That was the rumor on the street.
That was the rumor on the street. Interesting. Well, time to spread his wings and test it out.
Oh, I know.
That's kind of funny. That's
what an auntie does, right?
Right? You just leave it, right? You subtly guide them in the right direction. Samantha.
Oh, it's only beer, for heaven's sake.
It's just beer. Fuck. Right?
It's not hard alcohol.
Not whiskey. Didn't bring over the whiskey. Right? Just some beer.
It's not a case of wine.
Right? It's not a box. Didn't bring over the box. right? Slow your roll, people.
Yeah, and I brought one beer, like one. I stopped, got one because I wanted it with my barbecue dinner.
Yeah.
And then I shared.
And then you shared, right? You're a good auntie. I would not have shared.
Yeah, but it was kind of funny because the look, I was like, it's okay, Nolan. It won't hurt you.
Right, you'll be fine, right? You're a big boy now.
Yeah, I thought it was
too funny. That's awesome. That's awesome, Samantha.
All right, guys, we want your feedback on what we talk about. So send your comments to ismhead@gmail.com. And you might just find it being mentioned during an episode. And just a reminder that you can get some I Shake My Head swag at Threadless, which is ishakemyhead.threadless.com. And we want to thank John Jaminko for putting together the podcast and the video of us
and for understanding why he will not be in charge of making our pictures. Right?
Yeah.
We can't let him do that.
No.
We can't have him do that.
You're gonna look bad.
I'm gonna look worse than I look with you. And you know that phrase, just when you think it can't get any worse, it comes Domingo. And it does.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared for that. I'm not prepared for that at all. All right, Samantha. Anything else?
Oh, he did say to start gearing up for fantasy football.
Yes.
September's coming.
Let me know. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. I had a bad week with baseball. I only won 1 out of my 2 games.
Oh,
but that's okay, right? It's a long season.
It is 105,000 games.
Right? I got this. I'm just bouncing back. All right, Samantha. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, it should be.
Who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl.